Hopefully the stream looks better.
It says I'm live on another device.
Okay.
Okay, we're rolling. Where'd that phone go?
All right.
We're back.
We are back.
Let's see if we're golden.
Yeah, I'm checking TikTok right quick.
How's it going, guys? Gonna just answer some questions, talk about welding a little bit.
We still have, there's still that copycat account.
Yeah, if you guys get anything saying that you want a giveaway that is not from Western, or the account that we run off of, was just Western Welding Academy, no weird spelling, no numbers, it's not us, you're gonna get hacked.
You're going to get hacked, so make sure you guys go and report the account
Yeah.
so we can get that taken down as
Yep.
soon as possible because we don't
Yep.
want to see any of you guys get your accounts hacked, lose some stuff.
Yeah, that'd be no good for you guys.
I mean, let's just pull up some questions. Is Instagram looking pretty good?
It's not showing that we're streaming on Instagram, to be honest with you. Can you pull it up on your personal account?
Yeah.
See what we got. We get questions all the time. So, Matt is wondering about out-of-state students. 99% of our students come from out of state, so there's no issue with that. We got you figured out. We have people we work with in Gillette to help you guys get housing for the 6 months that you'll be here if you take the full course. We get you houses, apartments, hotels, and we have a roommate list too. So if you guys want to bunk up and split rent, it's even cheaper for you guys. So that's that.
That's right. And someone from Instagram, how much does it take to get started welding at home? Well, it depends on what your budget is really and what kind of welding you want to do. So for me, really, from personal experience, I've been dabbling in welding. Um, I spent probably total $400. I bought a little crappy $80 machine. You guys have probably seen it in some of our videos. But yeah, like $400, and that's buying a starter TIG kit from thebluecollarrevolution.com. Go check them out. Great products, great hats. Highly recommend it. But yeah, if you want to get into welding, don't spend a ton of money. Just kind of stay on the cheaper side of stuff.
Yeah, until you figure out like what you like, and even then, like a lot of if you're still in high school, a lot of high schools have a welding program where you don't only like, get to use all the machines and the rod and everything for free, but you get some guidance with that too. You get an instructor. If you're not, find a buddy who has one. You know, there's a lot of welders out there. You're bound to know someone who knows someone who knows someone that has a machine that you can use.
Right, that's exactly right. I think the first time I welded was probably when I was about 9 years old, and it was one of my buddy's dads. He was a welder, and I'll tell you what, I was terrible.
That was terrible.
I was terrible. I was god awful.
Not bad for a 9-year-old, though. Eh?
Not bad for a 9-year-old. That's all I could say. But
Yes, sir.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there for sure. And watching our videos, like some of our how-tos, they help so much.
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of students that are just starting out. It's their first day, and they're already pretty knowledgeable because they say that they just go to our YouTube and check us out, and even other YouTube channels like Weld.com. The internet is a great tool.
That's right. Let's get some more questions going.
Now some more people are in here, though. I'll introduce myself. I'm Mason. This is Ryan. We're kind of more in the back end of Western Welding Academy. We run a lot. We produce a lot of the videos that you guys see every day. It's an experience for sure. Before either of us started working here, we didn't have any knowledge in welding, and in just a short amount of time, these guys here are instructors. Just being around them, they rub off on you, and you learn a lot. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely a family feel environment. Like
Right, that's what a lot of students tell me too.
Yeah, yeah. Like you come here, everyone's just so nice, caring, and they want you to succeed. And for me, that was like one of the biggest things.
Yeah.
Like I was like, okay, like from the beginning, I was like, this school's gonna go somewhere.
Yep. And even just talking to one of our new instructors, Jason Saki, he's a legend in the space, if you want to say that.
Yep.
It's his first week here, and one of the first things he said to me was that you guys really do feel like a family, and you feel like you all care about each other and really spend a lot of time with the students. He said he's never seen anything like it.
Yeah.
It's pretty wild.
It's amazing. Man, what's the word I'm trying to think? It's astonishing. It's astonishing. I'm 17 and start Welder 5 in July. Is there any way I can prepare? I mean, save your money. Save your money up and going back to the question, just save your money.
If you come here and you're willing to put in the work, there's no doubt about it that you're going to go somewhere and you're going to become a hand. But if you show up and you don't use the resources that we give you, I mean, that's just on you.
That's right. And I've seen in my whole year here, handfuls of students walk out of here and start earning $40 to $60 an hour straight out of the door. But at the same time, you got to be willing to actually go out and kind of do your research on who's hiring, make those calls, and put your foot in the door.
Yep.
And really get yourself going.
Yeah, and we have a pretty good job placement system too. I shouldn't say pretty good. It's actually amazing. If you want to work, we have work for you for sure. One of our instructors, James Packard, he is on top of getting you guys jobs.
Yeah, that's right. Let's see what else we got here.
Puma on TikTok is wondering how much the classes are. For the entire course, it's actually at a discount right now. It's $20,560. That's a 6-month course. That'll take you from not knowing anything about.
Yeah. Yep. And I know there's a lot of questions behind the full 6-month course, like what all do I have to bring? And the answer is just a really good attitude and
some jeans and a pair of boots.
Some jeans and a pair of boots. That's right.
Some long sleeve shirts.
That's right.
We give you a hood, grinder, all the tools you need, all the consumables you'll need. We provide all of the pipe and the plate. You don't need to bring anything except for yourself and some clothes.
That's right.
Do we offer housing? Yeah, I just got done talking about this actually. When you get here, we have people that we work with in town to help you guys get houses, apartments, and hotels. And we also have a roommate list, so you guys can bunk up together and split the rent for the 6 months that you'll be here if you take the Welder 5 course. We haven't had any issues with it so far. All the students love where they're at, from what I hear anyways.
Yeah.
What state are you based in? From Dilly Boy 0202.
We're based in the greatest state in the United States.
Wyoming.
Gillette, Wyoming. That's where we're at.
Are you guys still doing Rate My Weld? We actually just posted one today. Keep sending them to us on Instagram. Send us your welds. We got a list. Might take a little bit for us to get to you. We got a long list to go through.
It's a lot, so bear with us.
It'll take a little bit, but you'll be on there.
Asmit_101. Love the TikToks. Thank you. Appreciate that.
It's near and dear to my heart.
What else? Where is Cole?
Where's Cole? Oh.
The man, the myth, the legend. Raj himself.
He's out there welding.
Welding with students. Teaching kids how to burn rod and
lay dimes.
Lay dimes and burn rod.
Might need a special guest on here, eh?
Oh, yeah.
Raj. Let's see. How old do you have to be to go to your school? Okay. So you have to be at least 17 and a half years old so that by the time your 6 months here is over, you're 18 and we can hire you out. But if you want to start at 17 and a half, you have to be graduated from high school. Other than that, if you're above the age of 18, you don't need a high school diploma, you don't need a GED, you just need a good work ethic. But typically a lot of guys come after high school, and we encourage you to come after you finish high school. Honestly, it'll help a lot in the long run. It'll be a lot easier for you to get jobs, and you'll have a little more understanding of some of the stuff you need here.
Yeah.
It just helps. Get your degree. And that's coming from our CEO, who's a high school dropout.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see. Do you have to travel to make good money welding? From Devia213 on TikTok.
So,
some words.
Yes and no. That's like you could find good work in your town, in your state if you're willing to travel in state. But where the money is, you just got to go out and chase it, really. From what I've heard from experience and me talking to a bunch of different welders and a bunch of different people in this industry, I think the biggest money is when you're going around driving, drinking those 6-shot mochas, and just finding that work. Yep. I mean, firsthand from Tyler Sassy, like, look at him. He drove around the United States for how long?
He was in Oregon, Nebraska, Tennessee, Alaska. I mean,
that guy's been everywhere.
He's been around everywhere. But needless to say, there's nothing holding you back from staying home. You can always find a job at home too. You may not be that 60 or an 80 an hour job, but you'll be pretty all right.
Yeah. Kathy452. I applied. When will I hear back? So basically, with the high volume of all the applications that we receive, it usually takes about 1 to 2 business days for you guys to find out if we accepted you or not.
But our student intake team is on it. Don't worry. You'll get your email here in the next day or so. Which processes do we don't teach?
Yeah, exactly.
So we focus on stick and TIG, do structural pipe. Obviously, we're mainly focused on the pipe welding because that's where the money's at. But typically students finish up earlier, so they get to learn some MIG as well and pipe fitting. Some will get a taste of downhill and aluminum. Just about anything if you're willing to put in the extra hours.
Yeah. And, you basically summed it up.
From Benjamin, Do we do tours? Our student intake team is actually doing a tour right now, every Friday.
That's right. So can they go and schedule a tour?
You just have to call. That's literally all I have to call. Talk to Joey. She'll get you scheduled. She's a couple weeks out, but we'll be able to fit you in. Number's 307-282-5313.
That's right. Evan Wick. Hey guys, I have a question. I'm a few years from graduating high school, and I really want to go to your school and get a good job after. Evan,
Do it.
apply
What's
now.
holding you back?
Apply now. We're scheduled up. We're booked out until, when was it? About December of 2022. Is that correct?
Yep. A little over a year.
Yeah, so if you guys want to get a spot in Western Welding Academy, the time is now to put in your application. I know our student intake team works really hard on trying to get you guys started as soon as possible, but it's just about getting your place before it gets taken.
Yeah. And every here and again, there's someone who doesn't show up on their first day. So if that spot opens up and you have all of your stuff ready to go, we might give you a call. It's pretty much first come, first serve for that. So there are opportunities for you to get here a little earlier.
Yeah.
What gloves do we recommend? The gloves from Blue Collar Revolution.
Softest leather gloves in the world, I'll tell you what.
Yep. Where in Wyoming are you located? From Wyo Country Kid on TikTok.
Gillette, Wyoming,
Yes, sir.
the greatest state in the United States.
How do you get a job as a welder? Well, you either come here and we help you out, give you connections, or just bug everyone. If you already know what you're doing and you don't need any schooling, follow that truck that's carrying a trailer of pipe down the road, see where they pull in, and go and bug the front office until they give you a job. Like, you got to do stuff like that to get your first job.
That's right. Funny story about that, actually. When I was looking for a job before I found this job, actually, I saw it and I was like, man, that sounds really cool. So I applied, and every day I'd text Tyler, I'd call Tyler, and I'd be like, hey man, I'd send him pictures, photos, just like a little portfolio, sorry. And eventually that paid off, and now I'm here.
Just be really annoying.
Yeah,
Don't quit until you get it.
that's right.
Legit question. I've been looking at the field and want to get into it, but what's the availability or of jobs in the field at the moment? We need welders. There's a lot of them out there, but there's not enough.
That's right. Like, I know this is a pretty touchy subject, but I know a lot of companies are switching to robotics for welding just because simply they don't have enough welders. They have to build robotics in order to keep up with the demand.
Yeah.
So that's like one of the biggest things right now is helping spread the message of that we need welders, we need plumbers, electricians. That's
Yep.
what the blue collar revolution's all about. Is we want to bring
Here, about a month or two ago, is at a company that makes robotic welders, and I asked him why he did it, why he got into it, and he said because he saw that there was such a need for welders, and there was no one filling the positions.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them, but we're always going to need more. It's the base of our economy.
It's the foundation.
The foundation, that's the word. Okay, this guy, Mr. Fat Pickle.
Mr.
TikTok.
Fat Pickle. Love it.
I know you probably won't see this. I saw it. But how much does your academy cost? I was just saying, for the full 6-month course, Welder 5, it's $20,560. It's on sale right now. You get to learn structural stick welding, structural pipe welding, structural TIG welding, structural or TIG structural, TIG pipe, and then after that, depending on how much time you have left, you get to dabble into some pipe fitting, some aluminum, some downhill, just about everything. I mean, you have to know all that stuff to sell yourself as a welder. When when a company is losing, when a company has to fire welders, you want to be the guy that can do just about anything, because they'll do anything to keep you.
That's right.
Actually, Tyler told me his story a couple months ago. It was around the time when there was a pretty good, our economy was going down. There was a lot of layoffs, and he was actually about in a gold mine for work because he could do all those things. So while everyone else couldn't find jobs, just because he knew how to weld all the different processes, he knew how to fit pipe, he had a job looking for him every second. I mean, he'd turn left and there was a job, he'd turn left or right and there was a job. So you want to be able to sell yourself for sure.
That's right. What's that saying? Jack of all trades.
Yeah. Yep.
That's what you want to shoot for right there.
How long does it take to become a welder? A lot of it depends on you. I'd say about 6 months.
Yeah. I mean,
to get going anyways. I mean, obviously when you leave here and you get a job, you're always going to be picking something up. I mean, you have guys that have been welding for 20 years and they pick something new up all the time, every day. Yep. So you're always going to be learning. But to become a welder, I'd say a couple months. If you really just put your head down and get into it.
Yeah.
Oh, here you go, Ryan. What welder from Amazon did you use?
Oh, man. It was, I don't remember the exact name of it, but I know it was some really, it looked super janky.
Super janky.
Oh, man.
It's yellow.
It's yellow. It's about.
Just look up welder on Amazon. It's the yellow one that's $80.
Yeah. But it welds amazing. The stick welding, not so much, but TIG welding, it's pretty slick. I'll tell you what. We actually had a kid, one of our students.
Hunter, his name is Hunter. He actually used the $80 Amazon welder
on a welding test.
on a welding test to get a certification.
Oh, well, if we have the videos and the pictures of the actual strap bent, it's amazing.
It was clean.
It was clean.
Yeah. How far in advance should I apply? Yesterday.
Yesterday.
Like I said, we're filled up for about a year or so. So.
And it's still filling up quick. Like, you gotta get your application in as soon as you can, and so you can have a spot here. I mean, yeah.
Like I said, you have to be at least 17 and a half to start, but you can apply when you're 15. You know what I mean? If that's what you're dead set on doing, you can apply at any age.
Yeah.
All right.
I would find us some more questions, but phone died.
Oh, your phone died?
Phone's dead.
All right. Where can I sign up? WesternWeldingAcademy.com.
That's right. If you're watching, was that asked in the stream?
What's that?
Was that on the stream?
No, I'm just going through some old questions that we've had.
Okay. So basically, if you guys want to sign up, hit the link in our bio on whatever social you're watching on. It'll take you straight to the website, and you just hit the big ol' apply button, and it'll take you through the student selection or the student application.
Yep. Do we do underwater welding? Yes and no, because you have to learn how to weld on land before you can weld underwater. I mean, an underwater welder essentially is just a welder with a diving cert.
Yeah.
So, yes, but technically no. Let's see. If I'm outside of the USA, can I still come to Western Welding Academy? We haven't had any yet, but you can apply. If you can get your visa and get here, we'll teach you.
That's right. Just have all your paperwork squared away, and we'll take care of the rest.
Which states is this located in? We only have one school right now. It's in Gillette, Wyoming.
Greatest state in the
Do you-
United States.
Do you have any students from out of state? 99% of our students are from out of state, buddy. Can this be a part-time career?
I mean, I've talked to a few students who before they came here they were doing like a little bit of welding on the side for a few guys.
Yep.
I know one, I think it was Hunter actually. He was welding on fireplaces, like repairing the metal inside of it.
Yeah, if you
So-
want to be a contractor, I mean, you can definitely just do a little bit of welding on the side.
Yeah, I'm sure you can find stuff on the weekends.
Oh,
and-
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a big one. Union or non-union? I mean, either way, it doesn't matter whether you're union or non-union. It's a job. They both pay out really well. It's just pretty much personal preference at that point.
Yeah.
Do you accept the GI Bill for tuition? We don't yet.
We're working on it. We're working real hard on that. We've had a lot of people ask about that, and we've recently been rolling the ball on getting that squared away and finished. So we'll let you guys know when that's done and available.
What's the difference between Western Welding Academy and Hobart Welding School in Ohio?
Real world training.
Real pipe welders.
That's right.
The most elite at Western Welding Academy.
That's right.
Just saying, I mean, why get second best when you could get the best?
Be number one.
That's all I'm going to say about it. Are you a good one? I don't know. Do you think so?
Yeah.
Oh. What is Tyler's job? He does a little bit of everything.
That's right.
He instructs. He runs the company. He gets on videos for us.
Yeah.
He's pretty well everywhere. Is it just to be taught only to weld on pipe, or can we do structural and fabrication too? Yeah. We don't only teach pipe welding. We
Oh,
do
yeah.
structural too. You learn fabrication.
And after you complete your course, and if you graduate a little bit early and you still have some time, I know the instructors are super cool about helping you guys learn the stuff that you actually want to learn.
Right. Oh, man. Who is the best welder out of all the instructors?
That's a tough one. That's a tough one.
Oh, man. I mean,
They're all so good at what they do. It's really hard to pinpoint, but if you guys want to see a video, like a competition,
I've seen Nate lay down some dimes.
Nate can lay down a dime, but Tyler's sassy.
I mean, it's too close to call. I don't know.
I think
Maybe we need to make it a video.
let's do a video on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, drop us a comment if you guys want to see an instructor weld off,
Yes.
and we'll get that put out for you.
Oh, man. Is pipeline welding a job where I have to move around a lot?
I mean,
Depends on where you're at in the United States. If you're back east, typically you don't have to go too far.
give or
But
take.
I would expect to move a lot if you're pipeline welding. And you got to have a rig most of the times.
Yeah.
Once you have completed the course, do you have to start as an apprentice welder? No.
No.
We got people coming out of here going to weld for NASA and SpaceX. No.
I mean, you can if you want to, but at the end of the day, it's just about how hungry you are and how much you want it.
Right. Let's see. Oh, here's a good one for you. How long did it take for you to get a good TIG weld?
For me to get a good TIG weld, man, I think about a week of just being really bad. A week of being really bad, but also like I want to say at least 2 hours with an instructor. It was after work one day, and Jay Packard, phenomenal instructor, he taught me a few things, and I'll tell you what, pretty slick at TIG welding now, though. So
Okay.
I'd probably say if you're doing this 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, no time at all to start being proficient at welding. But to get really good, practice.
Yeah. Are there any part-time jobs around there while attending Western Welding Academy? Yeah, a lot of the students have part-time jobs actually,
Yeah.
either before or after they come to school, just depending on what shift they're on. There's always part-time jobs. A lot of them are actually, there's a few out there right now that have a part-time job welding.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Let's see. What if I don't have a vehicle to have a ride to school every day?
Yeah.
Yeah. What is a good welding hood for beginners?
Outlaw Leather has amazing welding hoods. Super cool dudes. Actually went down there about, I want to say 4 or 5 months ago, and picked up my first hood from there. Haven't regretted it since. Amazing hoods. Make sure you guys go check them out. outlawleatherusa.com, I believe. That or just search them up on social. They'll pop up, and I'm sure they have a link in their bio.
Do you guys ever weld aluminum? We actually had a contractor come in that needed some aluminum welded, and the student did it for him. Student got paid while he was welding for the contractor at school. It was pretty sweet.
Yeah, it was
But
cool.
yeah, we do aluminum besides that too. How old is too old to learn to weld? I mean, never really. If you're just a rancher wanting to fix some fences, learn how to weld.
Yeah.
Do we offer scholarships? Yes.
We have a yearly welding competition that we give a full ride scholarship away. And actually, right now, the Blue Collar Revolution is having a full ride scholarship giveaway. And I believe for every dollar you guys spend on their website, that gets you one entry. So if you spend like $100, that's 100 entries. That's
Right.
that's insane. $100 to win a full ride scholarship valued at $20,000, 560, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd hop on that. I think it's ending here pretty soon, so definitely jump on that.
Yeah. And the competition's going to be around springtime 2022. Mark it. We're going to release a date here in a couple weeks. It's a secret right now, though. What's the average hourly rate your students receive once they complete your course?
Man, on average,
We've had some walk out here with $60 an hour jobs, some starting at 25 to 30.
yeah,
I'd say no less than 25. Average probably 35, 40 an
Yeah.
hour.
yeah, that's a pretty
Plus per diem.
per diem if the job offers.
Yeah. Do you have to have a steady hand? I've actually been asked this question a lot. I asked one of our old students, Mark Nunnally, and he didn't have a steady hand, and he just said that he used it to make his weave while he was TIG welding.
That's right. Whatever works. I know. I have really shaky hands, and I'm learning how to TIG weld just fine. I'm just
Mhm.
really bad at stick. Can't do it for some reason.
Can I be fully certified as a high school dropout? Yes, sir.
We don't recommend that. We want you guys to finish out high school and get that diploma. Just stay in school.
If you have so much money, why don't you have a nicer rig? Dude, you talking about the red Dodge? That's a sick rig.
That's a slick
You don't
rig.
even, you don't even know. That was the staple for cut-off beds on a second-gen Dodge.
That's right.
Don't be hating. Do you need to know how to weld before you go to Western Welding Academy?
Not one bit. You can come in here not knowing a thing about welding, and we'll teach you everything you need to know. And by the end of the 6-month course, you could be one of those guys that are making $50, $60 an hour.
Do you ever have females attending the class? We actually have one right now named Elizabeth. She's doing pretty good. I just got out of trade school in Illinois and was offered a job as an iron worker, making $32 an hour. Should I take it at only 19? Why not?
Why not? Yeah, honestly. It's just another, you can use that to maybe get some more connections through that. But take it, see where it leads you.
Yeah. What's that say?
How long?
How long does it take y'all to accept applications?
1 to 2 business days.
What's the benefits of going to WWA or school in Hobart? I already went over that. Why go to Western Welding Academy over another school?
That real world training.
Why get the second best when you can get the best?
That's right.
That's all I got to say about it.
Hit me with another one.
Do I need a rig to come to Western Welding Academy?
No, you do not.
No.
You can if you want, but if you're trying to save money and just go to school first, you can just have a regular car.
Yeah.
If you can get here anyway, you'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll be golden. I want to be a welder when I graduate, but I don't know where to start. Any tips?
If you're just starting to, I mean, man, I'd probably have to say, oh gee, I think our camera battery went out on us. Stand by.
So this is on a video that we just made yesterday. Walking the cup, doing some TIG welding. It says, "Are you rolling the purple part on the weld?" Yes. Yes. Does it damage the cup? No, it's ceramic. It's pretty heat resistant and it doesn't crack. Unless you don't take care of your stuff. I'm a few years from graduation and I really want to go to your school and get a good job after. What course would you recommend? I mean, obviously, I would recommend the full course because of what I was saying earlier about wanting or needing to sell yourself as a welder. If you know how to do all the processes and you know how to fit pipe, you're going to have people begging you to come work for them. So, I would always take the full course. Let's see. Gone through a lot of questions. Where can I sign up at? Hit the link in the bio on whatever social platform you're on. I'll take you right to westernweldingacademy.com, then hit enroll. We golden?
Yeah, we're good.
Good to go. The certifications you get accepted in Canada. We haven't had any yet. I believe so. They're all AWS certifications. Will I be able to join in 4 years or so, or are the classes already full? No, they're not, but they're fixing to be pretty soon, so you better get that application in. Here's a good one. When do you eat lunch as a student? 11 o'clock. Can you make money while you're at school? We don't pay you to come to school, but you can get a part-time job. That's what a lot of students do. Probably, I'd say 70% of the students get part-time jobs. Are y'all near Gillette? We're in Gillette. This is from one of our Student of the Week videos. The kid with the good work ethic. What was he given? He was given a Benchmade knife. If we see that you're showing up every day, working hard, putting in the hours, and we think that you deserve to be Student of the Week, we'll get you a Benchmade knife. Benchmade Bug Out. They're pretty sweet knives. Will you be around in 2027? We'll be around well after that. Don't you worry. Can I use the Wyoming Hathaway? What do you need to start? From Cowboy Up 187. You just need to show up here, good attitude, some jeans, boots, long sleeve shirt. Not even a long sleeve shirt. We give them a welding jacket. Didn't even think of that.
Yeah. We give you everything.
The only thing we don't give you is a pair of chonies.
That's right. You gotta supply your own chonies.
Yeah, supply your own chonies. Can you teach a farm ranch kid from Wheatland to weld properly? If you apply. He means Wheatland, Wyoming. It's a city in Wyoming. Do you allow females to go to your school? Yep. Like I was saying, we have one right now. Her name's Elizabeth. What's this guy asking? I applied about 8 days ago. I'm with? Yeah. Dangerous, but
I know there's a lot
You
of
can
good
bring 'em.
daycare programs.
yeah. Well, there are some of our students that have kids though. Where is the school located, and do you accept financial aid? This is a two-part question. So we're in Gillette, Wyoming, and we work with two financial aid companies. One is an income share agreement, and one is just like a normal student loan. But if you get a scholarship or a grant, we will accept that. Can you go to Western Welding Academy at 17? You have to be 17 and a half. Another question. Is 24 a good or bad age to start welding? It's a perfect age.
Any ages, really.
Yep. Can I come to your school? I'm 15 and try and learn how to weld. And do I need to finish high school?
We recommend you finish high school. That's like a really big milestone in your life. I mean, Tyler Sassy, CEO of Western Welding Academy, he didn't graduate personally, but we definitely recommend you guys stay in high school, get that diploma.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see. Why don't you TIG weld? It's so much more in demand and profitable. Have you seen our TikTok? We TIG weld all the time, every day.
Every day.
But we do stick every day too. Do you accept Fafsa? No, we do not at the moment. Are there any fees for being an out-of-state student? No. Nope. You'll pay the same amount as someone that's in-state.
Yep. I think the only difference is just housing. Like
Yeah.
if someone's in Gillette and they go here, they obviously have
They
somewhere to
have
live.
housing, but yeah, as far as your tuition, there's no extra fees. Is it a good idea to get certified, or can I just make as much and have the same opportunities non-certified? I would say it's good to pick up a couple certifications, but it's not going to kill you by any means.
Yeah.
If you can pass a weld test, you'll be good. But certifications do back it up. What is the average waiting time if we enroll? It's changing every day. It's
Yeah.
going up and up every day.
Yeah, we get, oh man, just tons of applications a day. And again, we're booked out until December of 2022 and growing. So get your application in as soon as you can. And if you have all your stuff in line and someone doesn't show up on their start date, maybe you'll get that early spot.
Yep. Where do you think welding is going in the future?
I think it's going up. It's going to skyrocket here. I mean, it right now.
Yeah, I mean, like we're saying, we've only known the welding industry for a short amount of time. And it's very apparent to me that it can only go up. Everything that you use, from the shoes on your feet to the phone in my hand, started with welding. There's always going to be jobs for welders. I don't think you need to worry about that.
Yeah.
And if there are robotic welders, there needs to be a welder to fix it.
That's right.
And to operate it. What's the best starter welding machine?
I mean, it depends on your budget.
Yeah.
Really depends on your budget. You can go all out and get the nicest machine, or you can just kind of do what I did and buy a janky-looking $80 welder.
Yep. Or you can even get like a budget Miller or Lincoln machine.
Yeah.
How long is your schooling? The full course, 6 months. Some students finish before that, though. All right, Grant Rochodo. I want to be a welder, and I'm still in high school, and I'd like to know what I can do to be ready when I want to go to WWA.
Study hard.
Practice. Get that hood time.
That's right. Do all the practicing you can. Take a class in your high school
Mm-hmm.
if they offer it. That's a really good place to.
Is there a wait list to get into Western Welding Academy?
Yes.
There is. But if you apply, one of those spots might open up. Just saying.
Could get in.
Just saying. Where can I sign up? WesternWeldingAcademy.com, or just click the link in the bio.
That's right. And then hit
One
the big
tap
old.
away.
Hit the big button that says apply.
One tap away.
That's right. 2 clicks.
Is welding hard?
As
Depends
hard
on
as
the
you make it
person.
for yourself, I guess, really.
Yeah. Comes easier to some people. Other people have to work a little harder to get good at it. It just goes case by case.
Yeah.
Oh, man. How do you get arc shots?
That's
It's
a secret.
secret. It's a trade secret.
The old family recipe right there.
Yeah. How much is tuition for a year? We don't have a year course. We have a 6-month course. $20,560. Can a diabetic be on the job? Yeah. Che Livestock said, "Hi,
How's it going?
what's up? Is it free to work there or no?" I think you meant go to school here. And no, it's not. But you can get some pretty sweet scholarships. Really running out of questions, to be honest with you.
Let's answer five more questions.
Oh, man. All right.
I'm sure there's some good ones in there.
It's got to be. What's the difference between you guys and any other welding school?
Oh, man.
10 to 1 student to instructor ratio?
And that's going up now, too. I think
Well,
it's set to
going-
be like,
Going, well, technically down.
yeah.
So like 7 to 1-ish. But guaranteed 10 to 1. Our welders have come from different walks of life. So no matter what you want to do, if you want to go work on a nuke plant, or you want to go rig out and hit the pipeline, or you just want to weld in the shop, or do some fabricating or pipe fitting, one of our instructors has done it, and they'll be able to help you out no matter what. So you always get that little bit of experience. I think that's one of the most important things about it.
Yeah. We have a really diverse
Mm-hmm.
group of instructors, really experienced instructors that
Yeah.
are just second to none.
Let's see.
Yeah, I was trying to read that, but I couldn't see it.
Let me read them for you.
All right, I need some glasses.
So should I send another application or just wait?
Should you send another application? Like we said,
Just give it another couple days. Give it 2
Yeah.
days.
give it another 2 days, and if you still haven't heard anything back, give us a call.
Oh, baby.
What?
Colton, file. Whiskey Wayne Welding. In the chat.
Yeah.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
A lot.
I don't know. Quite a bit.
All right, let's hit him with one more question.
What's a hot? Okay, let's not even look. What's a hot question that we always get?
Man, the number one question we get.
What's a controversial question?
Controversial. Man.
Come on, I know you got something.
Oh, there's a lot of controversial topics we can talk about, but I want to pick the right one. Man. Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
So, do you remember about, I think it was almost 6 months ago, when KWI was really upset with us? How did that all start? Let's catch everyone up to speed.
Kentucky Welding Institute. Yeah, that was a bit of a conundrum. I actually met the head guy at FabTech. Super nice guy. Seemed really genuine. Liked the heck out of him. There was a little tussle there between Western Welding Academy and KWI because KWI had made a post about it was someone had asked them a question. It was, do you need a high school diploma to go to KWI? And they of course said yes because that's one of their requirements. And you guys, the fans kind of
took
really
over on us.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
basically they went in the comments saying, "Oh well, Western Welding Academy doesn't, so they're better." But love the guys down at KWI, super genuine dudes. Got no beef with them. Got no animosity.
yeah, no, definitely go check them out. I'm pretty sure. Check them out on social. I'm pretty sure their social is Kentucky Welding Institute.
At the end of the day, everyone in the welding industry is a family. So
Yeah.
we're all here just to help out one another, even if we beef a little bit sometimes.
But I think that's pretty much it for this week's podcast.
Wrapping it up.
Wrapping it up.
All right.
Yeah.